Hello, everyone. Hope you all had a great time at the conference so far. I know it's day 3, post-lunch, but we'll try to make it as exciting and engaging as we can. So let's start. Welcome to Unleashing AI Insights with Looker and Workspace in Minutes. I'm Shashank, Product Manager, Google Cloud. I have with me Maciej, who is a BI developer at Opex. So today, we are going to talk about how we are bringing data and insights in the day-to-day collaboration and productivity workflows of business users to help them achieve more, and how we are leveraging AI to help them take their data and insights game to the next level. I also have some exciting demos to present, and you will learn from one of our customers on how they're leveraging Looker and Workspace to bring BI in the flow of work at their organization. So let's go ahead. So we've all made incredible investments into data and AI because of the huge potential it offers. We have invested in people, programs, services, and software, but the data shows that it's hard to make it valuable. 68% of companies are still unable to derive measurable value out of their data. Today, most leaders believe that in their organization, they are not able to unlock the full potential of their data. So think about who uses BI today. There are content creators who create models and create reports. Then there are consumers of that content who view and interact with this business intelligence reports and dashboards. But data shows that only 25% of the employees on average in an organization use any BI tool. So then what about the rest of the people in your organization? These are people who often end up lacking the motivation of using data because it is not contextually available, even though they believe it is important for them to make smarter decisions. And we want to help you foster a data-driven culture in your organization. And to enable a data-driven culture, every individual should be able to access insights in the tool that they use every day. We want to empower our users by bringing BI in the flow of work and leveraging AI to help them achieve more. We also know that information workers need to do a lot of context switching. Studies even show that at an average, an information worker uses more than 80 apps, and this number keeps growing every year. We recognize that not every user wants to use a BI tool, and we are excited to transform the conventional paradigm of BI. Different people in different roles have different needs, and we get it. There are people who need data to do their job, but their job isn't data, right? And some people, like data analysts, prefer to use the BI tool. However, other people have different needs and would like to use it in the context of their workflows. We believe that a modern BI platform should offer data experiences that A, are natural, that means they truly blend with the flow of work, B, are intuitive so that your business users can extract the maximum value out of it, and C, are contextual so that there is minimum context switching. So let's look at what Looker has to offer. Looker can meet all of your BI needs. It is a complete BI offering from Google. And what I want to highlight is how incredibly easy it is for your business. Looker has more than 10 million monthly active users, primarily driven by ease of use of Looker Studio. It offers workspace-style familiarity with its intuitive drag-and-drop interface, sharing and collaboration experiences similar to Workspace. It offers a fantastic set of visualization capabilities and reporting capabilities, and connects to more than 800 data sources, including CSV and Sheets. It is available cross-platform on web and mobile so that you can get alerted when there are key changes in your metrics and consume data on the go. Finally, it is very well integrated with Google Workspace, better team collaboration. And we will talk a lot about this in the session today. Now, BI is all about connecting users to insights, and Looker provides the full range of capabilities, from insights to reports delivered to your users or in automated processes. Our unique semantic model allows you to create standardized business metric definitions and allows for reusability. Our cloud-first in-database architecture allows real-time data access capabilities. And our modern BI experience allows you to explore, visualize, and create reports on both ad hoc and governed data, whether you want to use Looker for your data governance, or Looker Studio for ad hoc analysis, or even use apps like Sheets to bring in governed data and analyze it in tools that your business users use every day. And BI, of course, is much more than dashboards. And Looker's API-first stack allows our customers and partners to create custom data applications and to monetize your data, or to enable AI workflows which are fueled through trusted real-time metrics. And of course, we want our users to do this in the tool of their choice, which is why we are here today. Now, if you're wondering why to use Looker for your data and AI needs, well, it's a complete BI suite where analysts can explore data, developers can build custom applications, and business users can leverage data and insights in the context of their business. Our trusted and open platform makes it very easy for users to use data in their tool of choice. And with generative AI, we are making it easier to ask questions and reduce the time to insights for your users. Now, where are these users who want access to data, right? Our business users, they spend time in productivity and collaboration apps, writing emails, communicating, collaborating on chat, analyzing data in spreadsheets, or creating presentation in slides. And we're very excited that with Looker and Workspace getting closer together and working better together, we are going to enable your users to access trusted enterprise data in the tools where they communicate and collaborate, be able to create wonderful presentations using visualizations and insights based on trusted enterprise data, and also be able to analyze across ad hoc and governed data in familiar tools. Now, we'll deep dive in some of these capabilities that will enable all of the above mentioned things that I spoke about. So in the world of data, spreadsheets are king. That is why we partnered with Google Workspace to build connected sheets for Looker, which lets you explore modeled data from Looker in the familiar Sheets interface. With connected sheets, you can meet data needs of all stakeholders in your organization. So what does it mean for our users, right? For Looker users, this means you can bring the power and governance of LookML into the familiar Sheets product. For Sheets users, being able to connect to LookML model data means opening up access to the 50-plus databases that Looker supports today. Looker data through connected sheets can be used with standardized Sheets constructs and concepts that your users are using every day in Sheets, like pivot tables, charts, formulas, and it allows for flexibility of analysis through all of these familiar constructs. Over the last several months, we have continued to enhance connected sheets experience by adding 5 new filtering capabilities that allows you to bring more power of LookML to the spreadsheet experience. Now, you can apply filters using a more intuitive language within Sheets and use these customized filter options from a LookML model into the pivot table in Sheets. The new filter options are now generally available for our customers. And there is more. Users can now pick up the analysis in Sheets on where they left off in Looker. Because they don't have to start with a blank Explore, they can now connect to a Look, which is like a query in Looker, and then start their workflow that way. What this also means is that it can enable a collaborative analysis workflow for your users, where multiple users can collaboratively analyze data in Sheets, which is connected to a Look in Looker, and acts as a single source of truth, enabling collaboration on governed, trusted data within Sheets. This will be available in GA later this year. Now, this one's my favorite. So I'm sure a lot of you use Google Sheets. And as your needs mature in Sheets and goes beyond exploration and analysis of data, you end up creating some sort of report-like structures. So you want people to get access to that shared sheet and do some sort of self-service exploration. You may want to track changes in certain data metrics and get alerted when something happens. So what people do is they start adding a lot of slicers to their sheets and then distribute them in their organization and try to use that as a report. Well, we are making it much more seamless. And as your needs mature, your users can go from Sheets and transform their Sheets data to Looker Studio dashboards with a single click in a matter of seconds. You can create the report automatically, and it remains connected with your Sheets data. So as your data changes, you can simply refresh your Looker Studio report, and it will show the updated data. Now, let's look at a demo. So I am in Sheets, right? And I'm tracking my category sales and inventory data. It talks about different product categories, their sales numbers, the number of units sold, and some sort of inventory to sales ratio data across men and women department. Now, as I told you before, people start adding slicers so that they can interactively filter this data, and it's kind of a pseudo report that they want to use and share in their organization. Well, now you can simply click a button, and there is a configuration panel that shows up. And all of this is optional. If you want to change your selection, if you want to use the first row as headers, or if you want to include certain hidden or filtered cells, you can change all these configurations. Or you can simply click Create, and in a single click, all of this data is transformed into a Looker Studio report that remains connected to your Sheets data source. Now, as you can see, we created some default charts for you, but we won't always get it right. But as I said, Looker Studio is very easy to use, so you can simply change any configurations that you want in your charts. Say, I want to add a breakdown-based department to this chart. I can simply open up the chart config panel and add a breakdown by department, and the chart updates. And say, I'm not too happy with how the pie chart looks. Maybe I'm a fan of donut charts, so I'm going to go and change the styling of this chart. Again, very simple. You can change how it looks. And of course, once you're ready, you can save and share this report with other users in your organization. And you can do all sort of adjacent business reporting actions, like schedule this report and deliver it to their email, or create alert on your metrics, and we'll cover all of these subsequently. But remember, I said we're going to use AI and help your business users achieve more. So now let's look at that. Once you have your report created on Sheets data, you can launch Gemini in Looker and start asking questions to your Sheets data. So now this report shows me top 10 categories in terms of sales and shows sales by departments. But I'm curious about top categories based on number of units sold. I can simply type a question in Gemini in Looker. Hey, which are the top categories in terms of units sold? Please show that to me as a bar chart. And there you go. Gemini responds with a bar chart to your data, and if you like it, you can add it to your report. So this way, you started with Sheets data and are able to create a report in a matter of seconds, and you can ask questions in natural language to your Sheets data and uncover more insights. Cool, right? Great. Now, let's talk about how we are thinking of bringing insights in the flow of work. Now, while you may create all the reports and have all the metrics in place, unless your business users are able to access this data contextually when they need it, it is not going to be of much use, right? And we get that. And therefore, we have enabled capabilities that empower analysts to deliver data and insights whenever needed in the right context to their business users. So think of how your business users want to consume data where they communicate and collaborate. Now, imagine a product team that wants to track their usage data because they want to do analysis on how many people use their product, what does the churn, retention look like, what does the engagement look like, and they want to do this every month. Or imagine a sales team who wishes to track their performance on a weekly basis every Monday morning at 9 a.m. Now, with Looker Studio's automatic scheduled delivery of reports, they can schedule the delivery of a report as a PDF to where they communicate and collaborate. So the report will be automatically delivered to Google Chat and Spaces or Gmail based on what you configure. Furthermore, you can also tailor this report as per your audience. You can do this by applying specific filter values so that the data in the report is filtered out to the respective need of the audience. Now, going back to that sales example, imagine there is a region filter on your report, and you want to deliver the same report in 2 different schedules to 2 different spaces for your APAC regional team and let's say your America regional team. You can do that by simply creating multiple schedules on the Looker Studio report with specific filter value applied for those regions. But let's say you wanted to deliver that single report to several users on Gmail, and you want each user to only see data that they're supposed to, right? You can even do that with row-level data security in Looker Studio scheduling. The row-level data security applies specific filter conditions to your report based on the data access that each individual recipient has as per their email configuration. It creates personalized individual PDFs for each of those recipients and delivers data in a secure fashion so that every individual sees a PDF with data that only they are supposed to. So the same schedule is now delivered to several users, but each of them see their own personalized view. Now, I'm sure that all of you want to get notified when there are critical changes in your data, in your metrics, so that you can take timely action on these changes, right? With alerts in Looker Studio, we are enabling our customers to stay on top of their metrics. You can simply go to a chart and create an alert on your metric. We support 6 different conditions, and you can apply these conditions and add multiple conditions with AND clauses. You can also apply filters to your reports, and we make sure that the alert runs on a filtered set of data. And all of this can be configured in a way that your users get notified when those threshold conditions set by you are met in Gmail, and they can receive an email that talks about the specific data values that triggered those alert conditions, which is important because they need this additional context to be able to act upon that data. Now, alerts are already generally available with Looker Studio. What we have recently added is the ability to view the chart as part of the email notification, because what we heard from our customers is that they need to be able to see the full context of where the alert was created and what was the state of the chart when the alert threshold condition was met. The new capability of viewing chart in your alert email notifications will be available to customers later this year. Now, let's talk about data storytelling in slides. I'm sure all of you have created some or the other business presentation which requires you to bring in data from various sources, and I'm sure you've spent a lot of hours taking screenshots, putting them on slides, and then the next review comes, it goes out of date, and you have to do that all over again. We know how important it is for our users to do data storytelling in slides with trusted enterprise data. And to enable this, we have introduced automatic slide generation. Now, we know our users spend hours and hours creating those weekly, monthly business presentations. And it's not only hard to create them, but also hard to keep them up to date. We want our users to spend time in data storytelling, in landing decisions based on the presentations they create, and not spend time in creating these presentations as much as they do today. With automatic slide generation, you can start from a report and get a ready-to-use business presentation based on your report in just a few clicks and a few seconds. We transform the entire report into a presentation and also add AI-powered narratives alongside your charts that highlight the key takeaways for each chart and help you with narratives and data storytelling. Like I said, we know how hard it is to keep it up to date. So we have created an add-on for Workspace that enables you to update your charts as and when your data updates, and also keep the associated narratives up to date. So no more manual screenshots, and no more spending a lot of hours in keeping your slides up to date. Let's take a look at a demo. So over here, I am in Looker Studio. I have a report for Symbol Hotels, which talks about certain key metrics around bookings and ADR by month, and also cancellations. Now, as a business user, I want to create a presentation out of this because I have a monthly review upcoming. I can go to Looker Studio, and only with my viewer permissions, I can launch Gemini in Looker Studio and ask it to create slides. Now, last year in preview, we allowed users to create a slide deck from a report using all of the visualizations. Now, if you want to customize the way your slide looks, you can say, let me choose. And it will allow you to configure and customize how the end presentation looks like. So let's take a look. When you say let me choose, it takes you into a mode where you can configure what charts go to what section of your presentation. So if you want, let's say, multiple charts in a slide and want to configure how they look in terms of the layout and everything, you can keep adding different charts across slides. You can select more than one chart in a slide. You can even select and define which charts end up showing AI narratives and which ones don't, because we know that you may or may not want to include AI narratives for all charts. And once you're done, you simply click Generate Slides. It's going to automatically create the entire presentation. Wherever you selected multiple charts in your slides, it's going to do the layout for you so that it looks neat and ready to go. So as you can see, there is slide number 2, which has more than one chart. Then there are other slides which are neatly created and the layout is ready to use. And you have those natural language summaries, which act as talking points for you to perform data storytelling. These insights are powered by Gemini, and they talk about key takeaways in your chart. So in this case, it talks about bookings and cancellations month over month. So my AI-powered narrative is telling me that bookings have increased in the latest month by a certain percentage, and so has cancellation. It also gives me insights into average bookings and cancellations, and also tells me which month was the one where cancellations exceeded bookings. All of this enables you to perform data storytelling. But now, come next month, you want to keep this data up to date. Well, you can do that. On the side, you can see Looker Studio for Workspace add-on. You can launch the add-on. It will list out all the charts that are already added into your presentation so that you can select the ones you want to update. That import button up there will allow you to bring in more content, because you may start with one report, but eventually realize that you want to bring in content from a different report as well. So you can do that using this add-on. Now let's see, how can we update our data in the slides? So I'm going to go and select all of the charts and click that button up there to update. And there you go. All the charts in the presentation are updated, along with the AI-powered narratives, which reflect the updated data. Hope you like that. Now, we are also working on something very useful for our Workspace admins. The new Looker block built for Workspace helps admins easily understand the usage of Workspace in their organization. The reports made available as part of this block will enable our customers to get insights into the areas of Workspace adoption, collaboration, and security. This allows our customers to review the effectiveness of Google Workspace in their organization and highlights areas of key improvements so that they can take actionable next steps. This block will be added to Looker Marketplace, and it contains LookML, model for Workspace, audit logs, which are through the BigQuery export. The raw usage and activity logs are automatically exported from Workspace to BigQuery, and then the data is modeled, aggregated, and is ready to explore using the reports available with this Looker block. This is going to be available to our customers later this year, and we believe is going to help Workspace admins to really review the effectiveness and drive adoption of Workspace in their organization. And now, on to the best part. Let's hear from Maciej on how Opex is using both Looker and Workspace, along with BigQuery, to empower their users work with data and insights. Over to you, Maciej.
Thank you, Shashank. Yeah. Hey, everyone. My name is Maciej Piechota. I'm a business intelligence developer at Opex, and I'm super excited to tell you something more about our company and how we are utilizing the data intelligence into our daily operations with usage of Looker Studio Pro and Google Workspace. So, we are a global omnichannel supply-side platform, a leader in supply-side targeting, transparency, and sustainability in the digital advertising. Let's dive into some fast facts about us. As a worldwide company, we have offices all over the world. We maintain partnership with over 250 partners to maintain and to guarantee the smooth functioning of our operations on a daily basis. We are integrated with over 130,000 publisher domains for whom our exchange facilitates the seamless transactions and collaboration. And also, we are processing over 365 billion of ad requests per day, which enables over 100,000 brands conduct the business through our platform each month. Those numbers require business intelligence, which we are using connecting BigQuery and Looker Studio Pro. Well, so another numbers. We are handling over 8 terabytes of events input per hour. Our primary data set are measured in the petabytes. And every hour, we are populating over 150 million of rows for aggregated reporting. Thanks to well-shaped architecture and streamlined data flow in Google ecosystem, we seamlessly integrate the user-friendly features of Looker with the capabilities of BigQuery. And this brings us to the point that our teams are empowered to explore team data efficiently. We also improve the collaboration across the company, and we are able to deliver ad hoc analysis. All these activities which I mentioned before, we can group into 3 pillars. First one, we are optimizing decision-making process by using our dashboards, which means that we create dashboards to swiftly address specific needs for our business. Visualizations are always the added value for the report, for the analytic. Second, we enhance operational efficiency, which means that we streamline our operation by automating the tasks. And now, we are very happy to use some of them delivered in the Looker Studio Pro, like scheduled reports, like alerting, and mentioned by Shashank, automated slide generation. Also, as a third pillar, we know how crucial and important is quick and intuitive access to data. So we democratize data access, meaning everyone is capable to create the dashboard in Looker Studio Pro or run the query using our analytics datasets. How specifically we leverage Looker Studio? Well, as I mentioned, scheduled reports. We can address multiple inquiries and deliver value in the form of data without to need any manual work. Also, we are informed about key metrics and trends without any additional job. We just open our mailbox, we have all the information there. To extend it, we are using alerting. As I said, it's a kind of extension. It informs us about some inquiries, some things to be monitored. They also let us know if we need to do some additional job. For instance, the first example of usage of alerting is the performance monitoring. While we expect this 365 billion of ad requests, as I mentioned before, daily, with a certain fluctuation per day, an hourly alert might reveal anomalies, and we know we need to check our data. Web traffic analysis is the second instance and the second example how we are using alerting now. It helps us with redefining all the thresholds which are available in the reporting. And now I will go to the automatic slide generation, which is the recent feature, and we had pleasure to cooperate with Shashank about this. So it's the time to market response for our partners' needs. I mean, communication happens easier. We increase our productivity. We can easily download the slides and share it further with our partner or with clients. If it saves our time, and maybe now I would like to invite you to our demo, so we will see how exactly it is going from the daily basis work. I'm opening my dashboard, one of the regular ones which we have in the company. I'm checking which charts are there, if everything is fine, and I would like to share it with my client. On the right side, we can see a beautiful Gemini button, which I will be clicking to make sure I am able to create the slides. Now, the new property is opened. I would like to use all visualizations for my presentation. I'm waiting a couple of seconds. This is a great time to have a quick break for doing something. And yes, I can see that the slide is ready. I can open it easily. I have a beautiful welcome slide with information which is title of the report and the presentation, all the charts well shaped, informations created by Gemini, and that's all. I'm ready to set and send it to my client or to my partner or to my teammate just to make our communication better and just to respond time to market about all the data. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Maciej. It's so incredible to see how Opex has been leveraging Looker, BigQuery, and Workspace to democratize data and insights for users in your organization. Thank you for the partnership.
Thank you, Shashank. Absolutely, it was a pleasure to work with you. Yeah, and I'm looking forward for the newest, the add-on which you presented today to update the visualizations inside the slide. And yeah, I think that this whole feature really helps our teams and is very useful.
Yeah, absolutely. We are very excited to bring the add-on as well to customers really soon. The slide generation capability is already available in preview. The add-on is just around the corner. And really curious, what else do you think can help you get this adopted in your organization to a larger extent?
What's coming to my mind is that maybe customizing the summaries would be something great, and usage of our company branded templates inside the slides would be a fantastic addition.
Sounds great. So happy to share that we have been working actively to improve the AI-powered insights. Also, using the add-on, you can bring in content into your company branded templates. We'll also make sure that is integrated in future into the automatic creation workflow as well. So great. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Shashank.
Well, I want to summarize what we saw today. Looker is now fully integrated in Workspace. you can analyze governed data into the familiar interface of Google Sheets. You can schedule and create alerts on your reports so that you can access them contextually in the flow of work. You can create impactful presentations using trusted enterprise data, visualizations, and insights in slides using Looker Studio, automatic slide generation. Also for our workspace admins, the Looker block for Workspace will help them understand the insights around adoption, collaboration, and security in Workspace. Now, I want to leave you with a glimpse of our vision on how we want to infuse BI into Workspace with Gemini. So we want our users to be able to access Looker data contextually with Gemini for Workspace. Imagine being in chat. You can just have a conversation with Looker, ask any question, and then get an answer right there in your space, so multiple users can collaborate with insights shared from Looker. Or being able to write impactful documents by bringing in metrics and insights based on trusted enterprise data from Gemini. Or being able to create a presentation without ever leaving slides by having a multi-turn conversation with Gemini and being able to bring beautiful visualizations and AI-powered insights right within slides. That's all we had for you today. Thank you, and we would really appreciate your feedback for the session. Thank you.